Welcome back to Canadian Investing 101, a short video series made for anyone interested in learning about investing as a Canadian. Whether you are a university student, a young professional, or someone just beginning on their financial journey, understanding investing is one of the most important lifelong skills you can develop. This final episode will be introducing Canadian investment accounts and how they operate. Like previous videos, before we continue, I'd like to clarify that I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of your investment, so always do your own research and consider your financial situation before making any investment decisions. You are solely responsible for your investment decisions alone. To kick us off, there are three primary types of Canadian investment accounts. These are the Registered Retirement Savings Plan, termed the RRSP, the First Home Savings Account, termed the FHSA, and the Tax-Free Savings Account, termed TFSA. These Canadian investment accounts are tax-advantaged and offer unique bonuses. First, we have RRSP. This is a tax-advantaged retirement account designed to help Canadians save for retirement. Contributions to an RRSP are tax-deductible, meaning every eligible dollar contributed can reduce your taxable income for that year. This means the RRSP is generally more beneficial for individuals with higher income, as the greater your current tax rate, the more valuable that tax deduction becomes. Investments within this account grow tax-deferred, meaning you don't need to pay taxes on capital gain, dividends, or interest. But withdrawals are taxed as regular income. This account is also subject to annual contribution limits. RRSP contribution room is based on 18% of your previous year's earned income, up to an annual maximum. Any unused contribution room will be carried forward to future years. However, it is important to avoid exceeding your contribution limit, as over-contributions are generally subject to 1% monthly penalty tax. Buying and selling investments inside an RRSP, investment growth, switching brokerages or bank via direct transfers, and reinvesting dividends all do not affect your contribution room. To withdraw money from an RRSP, you request a withdrawal, and the financial institution will usually withhold some tax immediately. The withdrawn amount is then added to your taxable income for that year, meaning you may owe additional taxes depending on your income. It's important to note that withdrawing money from an RRSP permanently removes that contribution room, meaning the withdrawn amount cannot be recontributed in future years. Now, onto the FHSA, or First Home Savings Account. This is a tax-advantaged savings and investment account designed to help first home buyers save for a down payment on a home. This can be used in conjunction with the Home Buyer Plan, HBP, which allows a maximum withdrawal of 60,000 Canadian dollars from the RRSP to buy or build a qualifying home for yourself. Similarly to an RRSP, contributions made to an FHSA are tax deductible. In addition, investments held within an FHSA can grow tax-free. Unlike RRSP, FHSA contribution rooms only begin accumulating once you open an account. After opening an FHSA, you can contribute up to $8,000 per year, up to a lifetime contribution limit of 40,000 Canadian dollars. Any unused contribution room will be carried forward to future years. Similarly to an RRSP, exceeding the contribution limit incurs a 1% monthly penalty tax on the excess amount. This account can remain open for a maximum of 15 years. If you are unable to purchase a qualifying home within that time, you can transfer the funds to RRSP without paying taxes. This transfer does not use up your RRSP contribution room. Similarly to how buying and selling investments inside an FHSA, investment growth, switching brokerages, or reinvesting dividends all do not affect your contribution limit for the FHSA. When purchasing a qualifying first home, FHSA withdrawals can be made tax-free as long as eligibility requirements are met. These include 1. Having a written agreement to buy or build a qualifying home in Canada. 2. Completing the purchase by the required deadline. 3. Intent to occupy it as your principal residence within 1 year. One important difference between RRSP contributions is that FHSA contributions made within the first 60 days of a new year cannot be deducted for the previous tax year. Since an FHSA is often used for a specific goal with a timeline, investments should consider adjusting their investment risk as their home purchase approaches. High risk investments may offer greater growth potential, but they also carry the possibility of losses, especially when the funds are needed near the end when you're about to buy your house. Last but not least, the TFSA. This is a registered savings and investment account that allows your investment to grow tax-free. This means you do not need to pay taxes on interest, dividends, or capital gains earned within this account. Withdrawals made on this account are also completely tax-free. Like the RRSP and FHSA, the TFSA is subject to contribution limits and the associated 1% monthly penalty tax if exceeded. TFSA contribution rooms begin accumulating usually once you reach 18 years old and continues to accumulate each year, even if you do not open an account. Any unused contribution room is carried forward indefinitely. Again, just like the RRSP and FHSA, buying and selling investments inside a TFSA, investment growth, switching brokerages or banks, and reinvesting dividends all do not affect your contribution limit. One of the biggest advantages of a TFSA is that any amount you withdraw is added back to your contribution room on January 1st of the following calendar year. This allows you to recontribute those funds in the future without permanently losing that contribution room. And we've made it to the end of the series. You now understand 3 primary registered investment accounts available to Canadians. Choosing the right account depends on your financial goals, whether you're saving retirement, you're buying your first home, or simply building long-term wealth. As a starting point though, I'd like to recommend you check out the TFSA versus RRSP versus FHSA decision tree provided by Wealthsimple. Before I go, I want to preface that investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about being consistent and giving your money time to grow. Thank you so much for watching this Canadian Investing 101 series, and I hope it has helped you feel more confident about starting your investing journey. Good luck, everybody.